but I do appreciate the tips because I am actually interested in finding out as much about this game as possible because I'm really super intrigued. It went from a on my laundry list of shit to play to I really want to play this. So that's cool, and I appreciate that. Kind of inspired me a bit to oh wait a sec. Before we open doors, let's go look over here. What's that? Clue found, prom night photo. So that's Emily and douchebag, can't remember his name, new girl, and Hannah. And Hannah has a butterfly tattoo. That's interesting. Ready for the senior prom. Hannah, Sam, Mike, and Emily. Mike, that's his name. 42513. Alright. Oh. Hi, Miss R. What's going on? You okay? Huh? Come here. I know. It was a nice day of resting. The Slobberface. Slobberface is my dog, and she has a death metal band called the Stinky Animals. She's going on tour. And it's just gonna be you and me all weekend, Slobberface. Because Mommy's going to Portland for the weekend. This is downstairs. Hang on. We definitely saw a door upstairs. Hey, hey. Definitely got to get used to how these controls work. I'm going nope, back it up. There you go. There's a door over here. Somewhere over here. What's in this room? No, nothing locked. Stop, 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 stop. Be good. Be good. Be a good little doggy. Be a good little doggy. Apparently they basically rebuilt the game from the ground up, and the only one actor, the one playing Mike, was kept for the motion capture and voice acting stuff. They basically just rebooted the entire game, and it actually paid off. Yeah, so I remember hearing something about Supermassive. Stop! I remember hearing something about Supermassive before, and being like, oh, I really want to check that out, but I can't remember what it was, and then I went and checked their site when I first heard about Until Dawn, and then but I didn't recognize any of the titles that were up there as far as stuff that I would have played or not. So it was kind of interesting to me. I do like studios that take on horror games, though, or try to do horror games. One in story horror games, even more so because there's, first of all, story games tend to struggle these days in the market, and horror story games also tend to struggle unless you do it really well. So doing a really well done horror story game is actually really hard to do. And this is proving to be quite good. Basically, this is Supermassive's breakout hit. Yeah, I mean, it really is. I think it's good. Well, I hope they stick with the genre, because so far they've done really awesome at keeping me engaged. I haven't felt like I wanted to switch to anything else or get out of this. I'm actually very curious about it. So that's really good. And I mean, they did really good work. Like the VO and the OC3 is actually really sweet, and the art is really nice, and I like horror games. So I'm sorry if I'm because I'm just walking in a complete circle. Turn around, turn around. We already went this way. So yeah, so I mean that's all really cool shit. I've always wanted to work on a horror game, actually. I've never, of all the games that I've done, I've never actually worked on a horror game. So I'd like to work on a horror game one day. I think it'd be kind of fun. Just turn around there. I know there's some way to go lower. I want to go down. Also, they mentioned that the classic fixed angle choice in the game were meant to be a reference to the classic horror games like Resident Evil or Silent Hill. Yeah, it's true. All, like most horror games, have fixed camera angles. Like Fatal Frame is a horror game series that is very, well, in my mind, known for having those fixed camera angles. Where the fuck am I going? So now the camera actually has changed because you can. So whenever you're telling any story in a game world, you can't control where the player's looking unless you have fixed camera angles. What do we got here? So, so here's Matt and Hannah and the other chick. Interesting. Josh with his lovely sisters, Hannah and Beth. Looking great, guys. Oh, that's Josh. Is that Josh? Oh, it kind of looks like Matt. Want to know who the killer is? No, I don't want to know who the killer is. But thanks for coming in and trying to ruin it. Mods, ban the fool above me now. Actually, let's see. I can. Let's do that. No. Wrong. Thanks, Ridden. I didn't even, thanks, Ridden. I didn't even realize you were in the channel. But yeah, I took care of him too. No fucking spoilers. The Beastwood comes out of nowhere laying the fucking slap down. I would imagine in any kind of game like this, though, you always have to have one guy who runs in. All hail the Beastwood! Let your name be honored throughout the halls of Twitch streams. You always gotta figure whenever you play a game like this, there's gotta be some kid who comes running in going, Snape killed Dumbledore! Snape killed Dumbledore! Can we go in here? No, we can't go in here either. Ah, Beastwood coming to the rescue. I'm never gonna live that one down. Makes me have to watch horror games that I'm not good with just that dedicated as a mod. It makes me have to watch horror games that I'm not good. But that isn't the real Harry Potter spoiler. Snape didn't kill Dumbledore. It was technically his. I know. I'm just making a joke of it. Um, well, you know, Ridden, I figured since you don't really like playing horror games, but you might actually like watching them. Now I'm like feeling totally lost though. I mean, I kind of have the layout of this place. That's my joke to your joke. Can we go this way? No, I think I've tried all these doors. All right, let's think this through. We're getting crazy here. We're walking in circles. So we know that he said that the deodorant was probably in his room, or in the bathroom. Yeah, I think she's gonna add an extra dimension of jump scare to to the game. Probably to me too. I mean, sometimes when I'm playing something and I get really into it and she starts freaking out, I jump just on that. So let's see if there's something over this way. So we came in this way and we explored all that room. This is the way we came in. Can we come this way towards the camera? Following Evil's advice. Right? So we tried this door already. There's nothing over there. If Fern actually spoiled this game for me, I would be enraged. It actually has a decent twist that fits the horror genre. It doesn't pull any bullshit. Good. No, I mean, I obviously I have a, deductive mind. I'm already thinking, who are my suspicions about who the killer is? This guy's hand would be fucking burning on fire now if I had to hold a Zippo open this long. But yeah, I mean, obviously I have my suspicions of who I think it is, and but any good horror movie is going to set up those suspicions and then twist away from them, right? I mean, my guess right off the bat, I can tell you right now, my guess right off the bat is that it's that Josh wants revenge for the shit that was happening to his sisters. That's what I would think. But we don't know that. Okay, did we check out this room? Here we go. Here we go. This is the dining room. What's this?
One new message. New message.
Hi, Mrs. Washington. This is Sergeant Tate again. It's bad news, I'm afraid. We've been through the case files, and there's nothing we can do. He's a free man.
Oh.
We don't have the legal power to restrict his movement. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, so call me if you want to know more.
End of messages.
Okay.
Well, that's shitty. So that means that the guy that tried to kill them, who swore vengeance on them, is out free. Maybe it's really nuts. That could change. There's the first twist. Right? That could be anyone who's out there then. Ooh, slobber face. Hi. Yeah. What's the matter? What's wrong? You're sitting here staring at me. What do you need? Oh yeah? What do you want? Do you need food? You don't need to go out. We already went out. What do you want? Alright. You want me to take a look? Alright. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go take a look at her bowl and see what's going on. So I'll bring up like an inventory screen here. Something that looks kind of cooler.